Wow, we are really killing it. Hi, Nick from Finance here. Let's take a look how we are so successful.
What's up? My name is Alex and I do the marketing.
How's it going? My name's Brett and I do the production and HR.
What's good? My name's Jake Rosenbaum and I'm responsible for the research and development.
My name is Matt and I'm responsible for TQM. We're the Ferris company.
So since I ran production, two of the most important metrics to my role revolved around the balanced scorecard. Two of these that we deal with on a regular basis were stock out costs and inventory carrying costs. To keep a perfect score in these categories proved to be a major challenge for our company throughout the CAPSIM experience. One way to combat this was through forecasting, but our team took an aggressive approach in all rounds as our market share was increasing rapidly at the time. This made it hard to predict the right amount to make even with the sales forecasting Excel sheet, as we believed that we would be able to sell even more than the forecast in some rounds, which we did. In the later rounds, we decided to stay closer to the sales forecast predictions as our sales and profits became more stable and our market share in high-tech rose to over 40%.
CAPSIM's success measures are consisted of many different metrics including ROS, ROA, ROE, asset turnover, stock price, and cumulative profit. Today, Ferris wanted to describe our success within the stock price and cumulative profit because we were most impressed by these two pieces. Stock price is a function of book value, EPS and average dividend and investment. Stock price is the indication of the value independent investors believe your share possesses, and the general acceptable range is $38 to $120, where Ferris ended with almost $200 at the closing at $199.40. Our stock price began to shoot past the competitors, took a sharp decline in the third round, and almost immediately beat our competitors in stock price after that slight hiccup. Cumulative profit is another piece that we have been leading in as well, and it simply shows the total net profit. The typical range for cumulative profit is $20 to $100 million, where it is shown from basic profit, and then we ended at $136 million.
Our company, Ferris-93, was very efficient and effective in making products that were on the high-end spectrum and unable to compete with our competitors because we stayed so aggressive in the research and development process. By introducing a new product early in the simulation, we were able to gain extra market share in the high-end segment. Ultimately, this led to our company having more sales, which resulted in us having most profit for the majority of the rounds. Specifically, at the start of round 5, we maximized capital expenditures by issuing the maximum amount of stock, and then invested this capital in plant, automation, and TQM. On the other hand, some of the challenges we faced were taking out emergency loans in rounds 3, 4, and 5, and also our sales forecasting predictions were completely off tempo. Not predicting our sales correctly, we suffered more inventory carrying costs, and that led to our company losing some profit because there was too much inventory on hand. This was clearly evident in round 3, being the worst forecast we had and also the worst round in general for us. Overall, we took more risk early on, which gave our company an edge from the start of the simulation. We then would take out long-term debt, pay off the debt with our increased sales, and finally make more conservative moves later in the rounds to successfully maintain this lead.
Something that Ferris-93 learned in the earlier rounds was the importance of looking at what products other companies were selling, whether that be high, medium, or low-end products, and how they would price those products accordingly to each market based off consumer demand. By using this information, we were able to gain a competitive advantage over competitors by determining which product markets weren't being fully utilized, which led us to adjust our prices and production to fill those unutilized product markets, thus fully utilizing our resources to their maximum potential for each product market and increasing our overall sales and profit. Another lesson that Ferris-93 learned in the simulation was the importance of forecasting. This was an important factor in the overall success of our company because it helped us to get an idea of what the potential market demand for our products would be and how much to produce and sell each product based off consumer demand, so that we wouldn't overuse our material, thus increasing total costs, or underuse our materials, thus losing potential profit and market share. One of the most important lessons that Ferris-93 learned was the importance of automation. By using automation early on, we were able to cut long-term costs associated with labor, materials, and overtime hours, which in the long term saved us money, time, and valuable materials, which then could be used to make more products, thus increasing our total profit and decreasing costs, allowing Ferris to be the very efficient and profitable company.